So hi, and welcome to Introduction to RCI's Coaching Business Success System. I'm David Steele, founder of Relationship Coaching Institute, and to introduce you to our brand new Coaching Business Success System. We're really excited. And with me today is Darlene, who is, she basically runs RCI nowadays. So say hello, Darlene.
Yep, I'm excited to be here.
And we're excited to have you here because believe it or not, this is RCI's 20th anniversary. We have been in existence for 20 years now. We were founded in 1997, and I got to say, it's quite a miracle. The whole thing's a miracle to be able to make a difference in the world with your cell phone and a computer and an internet connection. To be able to work from home or anywhere in the world. To realize I was a marriage and family therapist in a four-walled office, and I haven't done a session in an office in 20 years. Yet I have been following my passion for helping people have successful relationships, and you share this passion with me. So thank you for being here. It's just to me, an absolute miracle that we've been in existence this long. This whole success system is a reflection of being in business this long. We can only build something this substantial with a heck of a lot of effort and sacrifice and cost and trial and error learning. It's just amazing. The journey has been amazing. And I want to share with you that personally, Darlene and I are, the kids are grown now. They've left the nest. They're off to college. We sold our house. And we bought our dream boat. Here it is. Her name is Grace. She's a cutter catch and not a cat. And we're living and cruising on our boat full time. And here is a picture that I took from the back deck of our boat 2 days ago, which is a sunrise. And we are living our dream of adventure, of being close to nature, of freedom, and we could not do this without our cell phones and the internet and our computer, and we could not do this without you, the support of RCI members who, we are in service of. And so this is what happens with you when you are a coach. Your clients enable you to live the life you love, to live your dreams. And all you need is a cell phone and an internet connection and a computer. It's a gosh darn miracle. It's amazing that we have these choices, that we can live the life of our dreams beyond what we thought possible years ago. And we really want to support you to live your dreams as we are. That's what we're all about. That's what RCI is all about. And so thank you for being here and giving us the opportunity to do this for you. And Darlene, any opening comments before we proceed?
Nope, I think we're ready to go.
Okay. So I got to tell you, our biggest frustration, our biggest pain, we are very proud of RCI. We are the first and largest relationship coach training organization. We provide world-class, highest quality training, take a look around RCI. We offer so much to our members, practice building resources and support and mentoring and done-for-you marketing campaigns and on and on and on. And it is our biggest pain and frustration that our members still struggle. And Darlene and I have been scratching our heads and concerned about this and wondering, what to do about it. It's sort of like when you're a coach and you have a client and your client's hired you and you work with them, week after week after week after week, month after month for years and years, and they're stuck. And you are not going to accept your client being stuck. You want them to be successful. You are committed to their success. Well, we are committed to your success. And this is our biggest frustration and our biggest pain. And we think we have finally hit the magic solution. And we put it together in our coaching business success system here at RCI that we will introduce you to today. Very, very excited. Oh my gosh. So Darlene, any comments about this one?
Yeah, you know, I actually asked David to let me speak up here because, and I'll try not to cry. It is really frustrating for us. And I think one of the things that's frustrating the most for me is the first time I hear from somebody that they're having trouble is when they contact me and say, I'm not going to be a coach anymore. I want to quit my RCI membership. I don't want to be a coach anymore. And when I ask why, and they say, well, I couldn't get my business going, or, something like that. And I realized that's the first time they reached out for help. They never emailed any of us, never contacted David or I, never contacted one of the mentors. They just tried to struggle on their own, couldn't figure it out, and then just gave up. And you know what? There's no reason for that. We are absolutely here to support you. I tell people that all the time, and yet somehow the message didn't get out. So you know what? We are getting the message out really strong today, and I hope you hear it.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Woo!
So let's start off with common mistakes of struggling RCI members. First, ignoring or rushing the basics. So you have to have a foundation. You have to have the basics. And if they're not in place, and if you try to move too far ahead from where you are going to fail. And so that is first. The second is focusing on projects ahead of where you are. And this is similar to rushing the basics. This is like when you're just starting out, you don't really have a business yet, you haven't even worked with any clients yet you're working on on writing a book, or you're working on an online program for, passive income. That is way ahead of where you are. You will not be successful if you work too far ahead from where you are. Also, being a lone ranger without input or support. So this means two things. It certainly means not engaging the support that's available to you in RCI. I mean, we offer amazing levels of support that is available nowhere else. I mean, any of us is available by email, some of us by telephone. We have, mentors who are experienced, successful coaches who are just, itching to be of service to you. There's absolutely no reason for you not to have the support that you need. And the other thing that means is not getting the input from your target audience. And I've seen lots of coaches launch a business or launch a program and fail because they have created something that they're passionate about, that they really believe in, that they love, but they haven't even had a conversation with their target audience about it. How do you know it's going to succeed? How do you know that they want it, that they're going to buy it, that it's going to work for them? So this really is, we are relationship coaches, and we need to be in relationship with each other, with our support system, and with our target audience that we want to be of service to. Being a lone ranger does not work. Yet this is amazingly common. Also, no system. They lack key elements. And I'm guilty of this. I think we're all guilty of this. We go where energy wants to go. I mean, I love that saying. I love doing it myself. I go where my energy wants to go, and I'm very good at it when I'm able to do that. And there's things that I prefer not to do. And so, but because of that, then I'm ignoring important things, important key elements that are necessary for my success or for the business or for whatever it might be, for my health, you name it. So we have to have a system. We have to address and have the key elements in place. And we see RCI members struggle when they don't. And it's absolutely unnecessary. It's understandable for you to overlook or resist something, but, let us support you and say, hey, what about this? Say, oh, yeah, okay, I forgot about that. And you take care of that, and then you move on. And we can only do that when we're in a relationship, when we're in conversation with each other. Getting overwhelmed and staying stuck much longer than necessary. This is what Darlene was talking about. We will often hear from struggling RCI members when they have given up. And that is absolutely unnecessary. And you think about it, when you're a coach, you really want to be of service. You want your clients to hire you for your help. And you believe that they're crazy not to hire you, not to get the support they need to be successful. Why would you not to? You're there to help them. You're committed to their success. Well, guess what? We need to do that as well. It drives me crazy when coaches resist getting the support that they need, yet they want to be hired to support their clients. It just doesn't make sense. So the law of attraction will support you to get clients when you are supportable in being a client and getting the support and the help that you need. I really strongly believe that. And then attempting to spend money to solve problems or get a boost, in your business. And I've done this many, many times, and I can tell you it does not work. If you don't have the basics in place, if you're not doing the right things at the right time in the right way, no amount of money, no throwing money at it is going to help it at all. And it really hurts your business, it hurts your future, because you need to conserve your capital for good investments in your business. And if you waste money on things that don't work, then that capital is not available for something that does work. So, it's a real shame when that happens, and then you run out of money and then you give up. Most small businesses fail, not because they're not good at what they do, not because there's not a market for it. They fail because they run out of money. They can't stay in business long enough. They can't survive, to pay their bills. So then they have to give it up and go get a job. Or let go of the rent they're paying, or whatever it might be that helps them stay in business. Another common mistake is not investing enough time, enough money, or enough effort into your business. And when you think about it, building a coaching business is simple, but it's not easy. It's simple because all we have to do is get training, get enough practice to be good at what we do and get results for our clients, and then, tell other people about it in some way, which is marketing, and then have a conversation with people that are interested in working with us, which is enrollment, and then, get hired, and then help our clients. That's a pretty simple business. And however, it's not easy. So I think sometimes people confuse the two. They think it's because it's simple, it should be easy. Well, you know what? It can be easy, but you have to put in the effort and pay your dues. And, 2 or 3 years down the road, your business can be really, really easy. All your clients, you can have a full calendar of clients coming in from referral and having a waiting list for your services. I mean, seriously. However, you have to pay your dues and put the effort in place and build your business up to the point where you are known and you are getting those referrals and you are the go-to person for your niche. Then your business and your marketing will be easy. Until then, you have to invest lots of time, money, and effort. But the cool thing is, it is pretty simple. It's not that complicated, but it is not necessarily easy. Hiring expensive consultants and programs that aren't a good fit. My definition of a good mentor is somebody who has accomplished exactly what you want to accomplish, or a consultant, or a practice-building program or practice-building resource. If they have been able to help people like you build the kind of business that you want to build, if they have a proven track record of that, then go ahead and, give it a try and spend your money. If not, if they're really successful at helping other kinds of practitioners or other kinds of people other than you and your business, but they don't have a proven track record with your kind of business and your audience, then it doesn't work. A big example of that, a pretty clear one, is business coaching versus relationship coaching. Business coaching is hard, meaning, it's all about money and things to do and people that are making money and, things that will actually make you money. Now, in relationship coaching, we're in a soft business. We're all about, feelings and relationships and personal fulfillment. And you're not going to make money. This isn't about making money. This is about your happiness and success, personally. So while business and executive coaches can command a lot of money because they're in a hard business, meaning they help their clients earn real dollars, we're in a soft business. And so the consultant or the practice-building program that would be successful for people that are in a hard money-making business are very, very different from a soft business. So moving right along to common mistakes that our members wait until they are frustrated and stuck to get help. And like Darlene says, sometimes they wait longer than that. They wait until they just giving up and going and getting a job and dropping their RCI membership and deciding coaching isn't for them. But, it's absolutely unnecessary. So, guess what? We have the solution. Today we would like to introduce you to RCI's Coaching Business Success System. The key word is system. Now, we've always been a leader in providing our members practice building support and resources, and even done-for-you marketing resources and seminars and webinars and marketing campaigns and done-for-you coaching programs step-by-step with a workbook and everything. So that's a lot. And chances are that attracted you to RCI, and that's part of why you're here. But what was missing was the system part of it. Now we put together a system that is just kick butt. Can't wait to show it to you. So here we go. There's 10 parts to RCI's Coaching Business Success System. The first part is pretty obvious, which is training and skill building to become an effective coach. That's where your successful business as a coach starts, being an effective coach. How do you become an effective coach? With training and practice and building your skills. And coaching is a distinct profession. Just because you know a lot, just because you're successful at helping people in some other capacity, like me as a therapist, doesn't mean that you will be an effective coach. If you want to have a successful business helping people as a coach, then you need to be an effective coach. That's pretty obvious, pretty simple, but often it's overlooked. People think because they're smart, because they know a lot, because they have training elsewhere, that all they have to do is slap the name coach on it and they can be successful. Well, it starts with, becoming an effective coach, and we have world-class training to help you do that. And then part 2 is systematic developmental steps to building your business. Now, I published a book called The $1 Million Private Practice, and in that book, there are 7 stages of practice building that was contributed by my friend, Dr. Brian Wetton. And it's a great model, and what we've done is distilled it down into 4 parts. And those 4 stages are student, apprentice, practitioner, and master practitioner. So you are a student when you're in training, and you're an intern when you've completed your training, and you're still, practicing your skills. You're still learning by doing. You are still in learning mode. And then you're an apprentice when you are starting to get paid. It might be, very low fee, just deeply discounted services. You continue to do practice your skills, maybe with free clients. You're building your skills. You're building your practice by becoming known. You're developing your niche, maybe. And you're still starting out, but you've completed your training. You're definitely on your way to becoming an effective coach by practicing. And then at a certain point, you have served enough clients, you've gotten paid to a certain level that you can be considered a practitioner. You are now a coach. You get paid for your coaching services. You are in business as a coach. Congratulations, you are a practitioner. And then when you are able to make your living as a coach, when you don't have a day job, when you don't need any other source of income, then you are what we call a master practitioner. Not only are you an effective coach, but you've built your business to the point where it supports you fully, and then you're a master practitioner. So our goal and our system is all about helping you get through these 4 stages. Everybody starts out learning about how to be a coach, and then practicing their skills and becoming an effective coach, and then starting to get clients and getting paid for their coaching services, and then building your business up to the point where you don't need a day job and you make a full-time living. Most of us coaches make a full-time living with part-time work. You don't need to work 40 hours a week to make a full-time living as a coach. The key is what we're all looking for in our business is that our business will fully support us. We do not need another source of income. And that is our goal, to help you get there so that you can live your dreams. You can achieve financial security. You can live on your boat and cruise the world if you want to, or RV, or whatever your dream might be. Maybe it's just financial security and providing for your family and sending your kids to college, whatever it is. We want to help you do that. So that's the 4 stages of practice building. This is a developmental model, meaning step by step, and you get to one level, then you're working towards the next level, or you get to that level, then you're working toward the next level. We all go through developmental stages in relationships and growing our business and becoming successful coaches. So part 3 out of 10 of our coaching business success system is specific resources and tutorials for each task and step in each stage. So what does that mean? I want to show you a screenshot. And here is a screenshot of an internal document, actually, that we use, that we're developing. It's still in development, and we call this our matrix. And there are different sections of the matrix. This section is the top of the funnel. In the marketing funnel, there's 3 sections of the funnel. The top of the funnel is your marketing activities. The middle of the funnel is your moderate to low cost products and services, that your entry-level products and services that help people get started working with you and benefiting from your expertise. And then the bottom of the funnel is your client services. And so this is a screenshot of our top of the funnel. And nobody sees this. This is in the background. This is what we refer to behind the scenes at RCI and with our mentors. But this is our goal. You see across the top we have the 4 stages, and you see down the left there are the different kinds of marketing activities that you might do in your business. And you'll see that we've kind of ordered it by the beginning things that you might do when you're a student in stage 1, and then the things in addition to that you might do in stage 2 when you're an apprentice, and then in addition to that, the things you might do as a practitioner, and in addition to that, the things you might do as a master practitioner. So what I've done with this screenshot is I've highlighted 2 of the lines. Up at the top, I've highlighted the one that says online coach directory. That if you're a coach and you want to put yourself out there to get clients, put yourself out there online. And a coach directory is one way to do that. And we have a kick-butt coach directory called Relationship Coach Finder, and every RCI member should be on that coach directory. And that is something that you can do even when you're a student. That's one of the first things you can do to start putting yourself out there to get clients. And when you are talking to people about, free or low fee, just to get practice, and you can send them to your directory profile, and they'll see that, hey, you're the real deal. And they tend to trust you and be more willing to work with you. So everybody should have an online profile in a coach directory. But if you go down to the second thing that I highlighted, which is online and print advertising. Now, when you are starting out, and you're still in training, is that a good time to pay $500 a month for Google AdWords advertising to get clients? No, not at all. That would be a waste for you. However, if you're a practitioner and you are a master practitioner, that might be a good way to get yourself out there and market and get clients. So there's certain things that are good to do for everybody at all stages, and there's certain things that are better at later stages. And so this is the developmental model. So as part of our system, we want to support you to focus on being where you are and putting the pieces in place for the level that you're at, and so that you can get to the next level and then embrace more and expand. So this is one way we're doing that. So that is a bit about the specific resources and tutorials for each step and each task and each stage. Our goal is to have resources and tutorials and tools and strategies in place for every single one of these things. That if you need, for example, copywriting help for your website, that we have the resource that will help you do that. If you need guidance on, okay, I'm ready to, advertise on Google AdWords, how do I do that? And that we would have the resource in place for helping you do that. Now, for that particular resource, we don't have it yet. This is our goal. The system will be absolutely complete when we have support and tools and resources for every single one of these things. Part 4 of the Coaching Business Success System here at RCI is our done-for-you marketing resources. We call this part of our business in a box. And so if you're an RCI member, you are very familiar with these things. You're able to log in. You're able to download these editable PowerPoints and editable speaker guidelines and or class curriculums, and you're able to put your own name on it. You're able to make it your own. It's done for you. You can just put your name on it, or you can change it around and adapt it as much as you want. And so that is a great benefit. It saves you a lot of time, expense, and you can just run with the ball and market and get clients with it. So we're very, very proud of these. We put a lot of time and effort and money into developing them. We've hired professionals to design gorgeous, graphics and PowerPoints, and this is not amateur stuff. We put a lot of money into having it done professionally. So that's a valuable part of your membership. That's again, probably what attracted you to RCI, and lots of our members have told us that they love these and they use them successfully in giving presentations and webinars, and it's a valuable part of your membership. It's part of the system. Part 6 of our RCI's new Coaching Business Success System is Relationship Coach Finder. Now, Relationship Coach Finder, we had a soft launch last month. We already have some folks from RCI that are on Relationship Coach Finder, and we love to hear from them. They're reporting that they're getting strategy sessions. People are finding them on the internet and booking strategy sessions with them. It's just cool. It's wonderful when it works, and it's absolutely search engine optimized. There's no reason why people on the internet searching for information and help wouldn't find you. And so Part 6 is actually Relationship Coach Finder's marketing resources. Now, Relationship Coach Finder is more than just marketing, and we'll get into that. But the marketing resources include the Coach Directory and having a profile up there on the internet that is search engine optimized, and having a free call button so that people can easily book a strategy session with you and easily schedule a meeting with you, online scheduling, and actually have your lead generator there. And this is what will help market you. And so here's a screenshot of the Coach Directory. There's 4 coaches there, including me. And you'll see the arrows on the right are pointing to the free call buttons. And so if somebody wants to talk with you and book a strategy session with you, all they got to do is click on that button. And we are hearing from our members that this is absolutely happening, and it's wonderful. You'll notice that I do not have a free call button on my profile. Why? Because I don't accept free calls. I don't do free calls. At a certain point in your professional development, you're busy, you might have a waiting list practice, you might be higher end and charge more money than the average person can afford, and so you might get more clients by referral. Then you no longer need to do free calls. So we have the ability to remove that button, and in my case, I've removed it also because I don't want to compete with RCI members. I don't want people contacting me. I want them contacting you. And you notice on the left, I put arrows next to the contact button. So if they're not yet ready to schedule a call with you, they can still contact you. They can, email you and ask you a question or communicate with you. And one cool feature of this particular platform that I love is you see the number of hours there under the contact button? Because this really gives you a lot of credibility when you can prove and demonstrate that you're an experienced coach. So, You see there, Lori Davis apparently has 1,270 coaching hours under her belt. She's a pretty experienced coach. I think I can trust her, and I think I want to talk to her because I have some confidence that she knows what she's doing and she's established, as opposed to somebody who's starting out. A lot of the times when you're talking with a coach or you meet a coach or you see a coach online, you have no idea. Have they been in business for a day or 10 years? Have they helped 500 clients be successful? Or are you going to be the first one? You have no idea. So this is very, very powerful to have your coaching hours stated on the professional. I really, on your profile, I really, really love that part of it. And if you look at the profile itself, there's a bunch of arrows here. The first one on the left, we have the ability to have, people rate you with number of stars and recommend you and have that show up in your profile. Your specializations, this is what helps you be search engine optimized. Your links to your website and social media. Your request a free consultation, contact me, free download, create your perfect relationship. That's your lead generator. So this is just a very, very powerful way of marketing you and your business to your niche, and your specialty and your niche. So your specialty is your area of focus for your business. And with Kim, she worked with couples, sailing couples in particular, and her specialty is couples, and her niche is sailing couples. So this is just, really, if you look at this is more powerful than a website. And you can drive traffic to your Relationship Coach Finder profile and have it work better for you in terms of creating leads and getting strategy sessions than your website. But, you absolutely need to be on Relationship Coach Finder. So part 7 of Relationship Coach Finder, part 7 of our coaching business success system is Relationship Coach Finder's income generating resources. We have the ability on Relationship Coach Finder to offer an online course. This is passive income. This is sign up for this online course and go through it, and if that's all you want to do, that's great. Pay me money and you can do that. Or I can support you along the way. And so that would be an online coaching program. You can offer those in the store. That's an online store. And all of your products and services can be in your online store. You can offer groups through Relationship Coach Finder. It's just a really, really robust platform for generating income, driving traffic to your profile and having people actually buy your book or sign up for your online course or sign up for your online coaching program. It's just really cool. Part 8 of RCI's new business coaching. You can tell I'm excited when I start stumbling over my words. It's not, I usually don't do that. So part 8 of RCI's coaching business success system is a Relationship Coach Finder's practice management resources. So this is back-end stuff. This is very close to what some other companies provide, such as Coach's Console. There's an online coaching pad that you can provide for your clients. It's an online portal that they can download their homework and get exercises and assessments, and you can take notes and you can communicate with them. It's secure, so you can really host your coaching with your clients and on the coaching pad. You can manage your online scheduling on Relationship Coach Finder. You can accept online payments, not just for products, but also for your coaching from your clients, and bill them through Relationship Coach Finder. All of RCI's exercises and assessments and forms, like coaching agreements and everything, is all preloaded in there. And if you want to assign it to your client, all you got to do is click a button and boom, it shows up in their coaching pad and they get a notification by email. So it just makes it very, very easy to manage your practice and manage your coaching your clients. Now, if you just have a few clients, this is not a big deal. But trust me, when you have more than a few clients, life gets complicated really fast. And so having a tool that systemizes and automates, you're managing your business and working with your clients is incredibly valuable. And so that is a third major feature of Relationship Coach Finder, and an important part of our business success system is to be able to manage your practice and even automate managing of it. And Relationship Coach Finder is incredible for doing that. So, part 9 requires a little bit of explanation, maybe a lot of explanation. And I got to tell you, it's a success teams. And I got to tell you, this is all Darlene. This did not come from me at all. She became passionate about this. She tracked down the resource. She made it happen. She designed this. And it really is the key. I will go so far as to say that this is probably the most important part of the business success system. So since it's Darlene's baby, I'm going to let her explain it to you. So Darlene?
Yeah, so, see, David just said he was stumbling over his words because he was excited. I'm even more excited, and I stumble over my words every day anyway, so I'll try and do this as well as I can. RCI really does stand for support. You know that, and, we talk about that all the time. But what I realized a while back was that people, when they're in their training, they're in the momentum, things are they're moving, they have this structure behind it. And so they were staying on task and they kept moving forward. But once they got out of training, and we didn't have a real formal system or program to put them in, people just kind of the momentum got lost. People kind of just stalled a little bit. And although we have a ton of support built into RCI, really most of it's pretty passive. It's you needing to reach out to RCI staff or products. You have to take the ball and start running with it. And I realized that what we really need is to have a structured program so that you're never feeling alone, that you're never all by yourself. So, like David said, I've been searching for some way to do this for a long time. And we looked first at, maybe just a mastermind, just a basic mastermind might do it. But I don't know, not like masterminds are a bad thing, but me personally, I've never had really great success with a traditional mastermind. Often what I found was either the other people in the mastermind didn't really understand our business model, and so they weren't totally able to help me personally with, my business. And also, because everyone is so darn busy that any preparation kind of work for the mastermind really didn't get done, and so people would come to the mastermind really not prepared, and so the time wasn't really well spent. So although we've tried to do a couple masterminds within RCI, I knew that wasn't the answer. So luckily we have now stumbled we'll have to thank our business coach for turning us onto this, but stumbled onto a platform that I think is really going to help. And not only do I think the platform's going to help, but I participated as, one of the members of this platform, and I kicked butt while I was using it. So I know it's going to work for you. So I'd like to introduce you to this part 9 of our coaching business success system, which is our teams. And there's a lot of things that make this a lot different than like a traditional mastermind. First of all, it's 24/7 support. So if you are somebody who is only available at 3 a.m. To work on your business, you can do that. You can work on it at any time that you need. You can. It's just available for you all the time. You'll be put into teams of 12 maximum, and each member of the team is going to be at the same level or stage as you, which is really important, because if you need to be with a group of people who are at the same stage or going through the same stuff, as long as you have an assigned mentor coach in that group with you. So you want to have somebody who can help you along the way, somebody who's been there, done that, but the other members of your team are going to be at the same level or stage with you. In this platform, one of the magic pieces to this is that there's no conference calls or classes. It's with our members being all over the world and people with lots of different time zones, not only lots of different time zones, but lots of different just availability, right? I might be able to be there in the mornings, you in the afternoon, somebody else in the evening. It's really hard to get groups of people together at the same time. So one of the brilliant pieces of this platform is that you can get incredible support with no conference calls or classes. Promise you, it's going to work. And it is a proven effective coaching platform that for our members who are in like stage 4, certainly maybe stage 3, it's a good coaching platform that you can use in your business, that you can use as your continuity program platform. So once you get into it, you'll be able to see easily how you'll be able to use that with your business. Okay, and so why are these success teams important? And let me tell you, this is something that is, they're near and dear to my heart, I swear. Well, because, and David already touched on this, it really is, it's easy to want to build a successful business, but it's really tough to do on your own. And like you said, this is not, you know, neurosurgery. This is not trying to take someone to the moon. This is real basic stuff, but it's really hard to do on your own. It's hard to stay motivated. It's hard to know exactly what to do and what not to do. So it's really very powerful to be in a team of people who are supporting you. And we all know this as coaches. You certainly know this. It's easy to want change, but most people resist it with all their might. So you might be somebody who procrastinates and you don't get things done in a timely manner, and you may not like that about yourself, but it's really hard to change. So this platform, once again, is going to really assist you in making those changes. The next bullet point I had in there, you aren't leveraging your time, and that's one of the things that why success teams are important. And David added the word guaranteed. I guess.
Yep.
I actually wasn't even sure what that word guaranteed meant there at first, but you aren't leveraging your time. Most people probably aren't. And if you ask 100 people, if they have the time to do something, 99.9% of the time you're going to hear, no, I'm too busy, I'm busy. Right, so let's find ways that you can leverage your time so that you don't feel like you're so busy, that you don't feel like you're so overwhelmed. These success teams, believe it or not, can help you leverage your time. The success teams are important because you really want your training to pay off. You spent good money, you spent a lot of time getting this training. You deserve to have the business of your dreams that comes out of this. Right, you have this vision to help people with their relationships, and I'm not going to stop until you actually reach your dreams. So you want your training to pay off. So that's why I really believe these success teams are important. You don't want to waste your time or money on things that don't work. You know, it's really easy. It's really easy to get ahead of yourself, like David said, to spend your money on something, and if So our success teams are built around the stages and what you need to do today in your stage, and to avoid the things that aren't going to work for you at the stage that you're at. So we want you to be able to not waste your time or money. We want you to just do the things that are going to really work for you. Another reason is without active engagement, RCI members stall and get stuck. See it time and time again. I bet a bunch of people right now on this call are shaking their heads because it really is hard. There's so many things to do during the day. Everything feels important. And if your business isn't going exactly the way you want, it gets frustrating and it's easy to get stalled. So we want to make sure that these success teams are going to help you keep in momentum and keep moving forward. It's really hard to know what best to focus on. It's really hard. Heck, to have your own business, there are thousands of things that you need to do in the right order, the right way. What's the best thing to work on next? We're going to help you know exactly what to focus on. And then when you do try something, if it doesn't work, how do you know if it's never going to work for you, or that you need to tweak it a little bit or give it a little bit more time? And definitely see this a lot. We hear people say, or maybe one of our mentors will say, hey, did you try making 10 phone calls a day to get another client? And they say, oh, I tried that. It didn't work. Well, does that strategy really not work for you? Maybe you need to adjust the way that you made those calls. You really, to be successful, you really need to be able to look at something and really decide if something is not going to work for you, or that you just need to give it more time or maybe tweak it a little bit. And that's really an important thing, because you don't want to not do strategies or not use a technique that will work for you if you just make a little slight adjustment. So we're going to help you do that. And like I already said, continuity after training is critical to keep momentum going. People come out of the training with a lot of energy, a lot of excitement, a lot of momentum, and then in the past we've not had some place to, some program to put you in, so we do now. Oh, okay, and definitely, why are success teams important? It's really, really easy to get stuck for everybody. We all have a lot of demands on our attention. Building a business is complex. It's difficult to know what best to focus on and when. That confusion leads to lack of focus, which leads to procrastination, and then it leads to shame at how little we've done. It leads to anxiety around the things that you're procrastinating on, and that in turn leads to more procrastination, frustration, giving up. We don't want any of that to happen to you. That doesn't need to happen. What we really need to do is keep you on track, keep you going in the right direction, and get you to accomplish exactly what you want to accomplish. So David's about to put up a slide that shows
Can I do this one?
Oh, you sure can.
This is what I'm most excited about. So first of all, remember I showed you a screenshot of the top of the funnel? Well, here's some more sections of what we call our matrix, including the middle of the funnel, bottom of the funnel, the web presence, and stuff like that. So this is more about the developmental aspect. This is what we're going to support you to do when you get in the success teams, and to work your way through all of these things, to put as much in place as you want to and need to put in place in your business to be successful and serve your clients well. And the miraculous part of this, the reason I broke in, the reason I really want to share this with you, is because you only need 10 minutes a day. That's it, 10 minutes a day. If you can get off social media enough, or turn off the TV enough, or whatever you do to procrastinate, or instead of working on your business, if you can only do 10 minutes per day, you can make this work. And you absolutely can do 10 minutes per day. And I'm just really, really excited about this, because for most of us, building a business is exciting and overwhelming. It's exciting when you think about, the people you're going to help, and the lifestyle you're going to have, and the difference you're going to make in the world, and the financial security you're going to create for yourself. And then it's overwhelming to think of all the stuff that you got to do to make that happen, and the risk of failure, and how much time and effort's involved. And you have a life. You have other things going on in your life. You might have health issues. You might have a family. You might have a job, and you're trying to build your business, in your spare time. But the fact that the system is in place now, that all you have to do is sign up, engage the system, and all you need is 10 minutes a day, that's like, come on, no brainer. I can't imagine anybody who can't make this work now. And this is why I'm just so excited about it. It really is the key. It really is the solution for what we've been seeing for many, many years now, that members will join RCI excited, and then at some point stall and get frustrated and get stuck, and then a certain percentage of them will end up giving up. That no longer needs to happen. And we're really, really excited.
So can I break in now? Because
yep.
Yeah. So only 10 minutes a day is true. That is a true statement. If that's all that you can do is 10 minutes a day, I can guarantee you, because I've done it myself using this system, you can make progress in 10 minutes a day. But of course, 10 minutes a day is not, you're going to get progress, but if you want to get faster progress, you need to commit to more. So maybe your commitment can be 20 minutes a day, maybe 30 minutes a day, maybe an hour a day. We're not saying that that 10 minutes is all anybody can, should or could do, but even if you only have 10 minutes a day to devote to this, I guarantee you're going to make some progress.
And really, progress is incremental. It's amazing how far you get with little tiny steps. I've written a fair number of books now, and each one of them started with an article, and each article started with an outline, and each outline started with an idea. And so, each book took maybe a year or two or more until it was published. But, really, you can write a book in only 10 minutes a day. And Darlene's absolutely correct, and thank you for mentioning that. That, of course, you'll make faster progress by devoting more. But the fact that we can absolutely be successful in building our business with only 10 minutes a day is miraculous to me. This is amazing. Along with all you need is a cell phone and an internet connection and 10 minutes.
Well, wait, could you go back one more time? Because I think one point that I really want to make is the reason that we are sitting here today having this call talking about the success system is in part due to me participating in this platform, because the thing that I was stalled out on, the thing that I was procrastinating on, was working on this system for RCI members. As passionate as I am about it, I still was stalled out because of all the reasons that everybody gets stalled out. I'm very busy. I couldn't figure out how to do some things, so I was stalled out. So I joined the system. I actually did 20 minutes a day. That was my goal, 20 minutes a day. And in the 1 month I was in the program, I kicked butt. I got further than I had in the last year, and at 20 minutes a day. And at the end of that program, because when the program was over, I stopped. The ironic thing, well, I guess it's not ironic. The thing that happened was I stalled again. As soon as I jumped out of the program, I stopped working on this. I went, okay, that was good. I made a lot of progress, but now I'm on to these other things. And my most important task, the thing that I really had a lot of energy and wanted to do, I stalled out again. That, to me, I'm sold. I'm sold that this is going to make a huge difference in your life in, I would say, 20 minutes a day.
Yeah, so again, I would go so far as to say this is probably the biggest, most important part of the success system, because you have to keep forward momentum going. You have to, continue working on your business. You have to be clear about what to do and when and in what order. You have to get the support for it, and this is the mechanism for doing that. But the final part of our coaching business success system, part 10, is mentoring. And we have an amazing group of mentor coaches. They are all volunteer. They are not paid, yet they love the mentoring program. We call it our Mentors and Trainers Leadership Program. This is part of their professional development, and I am mentoring them. And they must be getting a lot from it, because the first group, all of them, 100% re-up for the second year. They're in their second year now. And we have a whole new group that started this year. So we have a robust pool of mentors for you. These are successful coaches. Some of them are on the line right now who, they've been there, they've done that. They absolutely want to be of service to you. They are the absolute best people to support you to build your business, because they have accomplished exactly what you want to accomplish. They know RCI resources. If you were to hire a mentor outside of RCI, then they can't help you leverage RCI resources to build your business. Our mentors can, and they know this system. They know the coaching business success system, and the mentors will be mentoring and supporting the success teams. And the mentors have already leveraged RCI to build successful coaching businesses. They wouldn't be here if they didn't. They wouldn't be so passionate about RCI and supporting RCI members if it didn't work for them. And especially because they're not being paid, for crying out loud. They're just amazing in their desire to be of service, their desire to give back, and they just love supporting RCI members. And that is part of the secret sauce for the success system, is the mentoring from experienced coaches who have accomplished exactly what you want to accomplish, and the success teams would not be successful without that. So that is part 10, and that is our entire system. So to recap, part 1 is training and skill building. Part 2 is our systematic developmental steps. Part 3 is resources for each step. Part 4 is done-for-you marketing resources. Part 5 is done-for-you classes, workshops, and coaching programs. Part 6 is Relationship Coach Finder marketing resources. Part 7 is Relationship Coach Finder income generating resources. Part 8 is Relationship Coach Finder practice management resources. Part 9 is, I did the Roman numerals. Sorry about that. Part 9 is our success teams, and part 10 is the mentoring. And I identified which parts are new, brand new for this year that we did not have before, and I count 6 of them. Having a system, a system that is developmental, that takes it step by step, helps you get, from the level you're at to the next level, to the level after that, to the level after that, and then resources for each step, identifying what those steps are, each task on each step, and providing resources and support for each one. And then Relationship Coach Finder, which we recently launched, but we're still getting it out there for RCI members. The marketing resources, the income generating resources, and the practice management resources. This is incredible. It's an incredible platform, and it's all brand new, and it really helps systemize and automate your business. And it's a very important part of our new coaching business success system. And the success teams are brand new. And, all thanks to Darlene. That is all Darlene. I wouldn't have done that, couldn't have done it in a million years. So, and between the two of us, we're a great team. but I got to give her credit for probably the most important part of it, which is the success teams, and also not giving up. Not giving up on her vision because she's a systems person. That's her background in the corporate world. She absolutely did not give up on recognizing the need for a comprehensive business development support system for our members, and now it's here. We finally have it. And so 4 pillars of our coaching business success system, just to kind of conceptualize what this is all about. Think of it as, 4 legs of a stool. The training is the first important pillar or leg of the stool. You would fall down without adequate training and skills. And then there's the tools. You need tools. You need your cell phone. You need your computer. You need an internet connection. You need, if you're going to do a webinar, you need, PowerPoint slides or something to present it with. You need a platform to present it with. And then, strategies. There are, things that you can do and ways that you can do them that are going to be effective. And if you don't do it, you're not going to be effective. Enrollment is an incredibly important example of this. There are strategies of enrolling clients that work very, very well that include a lot of integrity, because all you're doing is really coaching this person. And if they want to hire you, then great. And if not, that's okay too. But there are strategies for enrollment that are very, very powerful and make it very, very attractive for a potential client to hire you. And then there are strategies that don't work. So these strategies are incredibly important. Without having effective strategies, this whole thing will fall down. And then support. You can have all of this. You can be a great coach with the greatest training and skills. You can have all the tools in your toolbox. You can have all the strategies and know what to do and how to do it. But without the support, you will stall, you will procrastinate, you will get stuck at some point. Guaranteed. I love that word, guaranteed. And how can I say it? Because we've been doing this now for 20 years, and we've seen every single RCI member get stuck at some point. And so we all need all 4 of these things. So that is our coaching business success system. And what I've done here is I've put together the real world dollar value of our new coaching business success system. And this is just to demonstrate. So first of all, the done-for-you marketing resources and classes, workshops, and coaching programs, if you were to hire somebody to put that together for you or buy it off the shelf, we're talking minimum $5,000 each, so that's $10,000 right there, just to have a webinar designed for you or a class put together for you or have workbooks and handouts and all that kind of stuff. To have it professionally done is not cheap. So really it's way more than this, but we're talking minimum. So and that's just one-time cost, because once it's developed, then you can use it over and over and over again. That's great. The annual real-world cost of Relationship Coach Finder marketing resources, if you were to get yourself listed on a robust a directory, like, say, Psychology Today for Therapists, for example, that really was search engine optimized, and they spent money to market you, the cost of that would be at least $250 a month. So annually, that's $3,000. Then the income-generating resources available on Relationship Coach Finder, if you were to have a shopping cart, you were to have services and products and programs that was, people could find you and they could try you out and buy your book or your e-program or your audio program, really, we're talking another $250 a month. If you have done any research on shopping carts and platforms to, sell stuff, products and services, and to have it be, an effective user experience and to actually generate sales from it, the minimum would be $250 a month. So again, $3,000 a year. The practice management resources, having the online portal for your clients, having online scheduling and online bill payment and invoicing and all that kind of stuff, all the automating the back end. We're talking a minimum of $250 a month. And I mentioned Coaches Console, and there's others, similar services, but that's the one that I'm most familiar with. And so again, that's around $3,000 a year annually, not just a one-time cost, but every month, every year. The success teams, if you were to happen to find a group, a support group that you could join, and they would, everybody would be kind of on the same page with each other, a mastermind or whatever that would help you move forward in your business, that would support you. The minimum would be another $250 a month, $3,000 a year, minimum for a group situation, that would be on the same page with you. That would be, pretty hard to find, but you could. The mentoring, if you were to hire a mentor, especially an experienced, successful mentor, somebody who's accomplished exactly what you want to accomplish, the minimum you'd be spending $1,000 a month with them. Any less than that, you're not hiring a true mentor. You're probably hiring more of a coach. A mentor is a different category than a coach. And so I'm saying, and you might get it cheaper than that, but I'm saying minimum $1,000 a month, $12,000 a year. So if you add this all up, the real world dollar value, if you were to spend real hard money on these things, $34,000 per year. That's a lot. And I guarantee you here at RCI, we don't expect you to spend that much. We don't want you to spend that much. We will make it available to you for much, 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 much less than that. And whatever we do charge or whatever you will pay will be effective, and it will be the most affordable possible, and it will be because they're hard cost. For example, if you were to hire a copywriter, for example, if you were to hire one of our mentors, it's because they're hard costs. Now, we're not going to pay those costs for you. Sorry about that. We can't afford it. We couldn't stay in business if we did. But we are committed to your success, and we are committed to providing you top-notch training and support at the most affordable cost possible. So that's our commitment. So, okay, that's it. Thank you very much for your patience and for staying here the whole time. We are really, really excited to bring this to you. So thanks for joining us, and bye for now.